we talked about a good idea about like recording process and his recording process, and give me an idea of how to like show you guys basically how to go from um, recording raw to getting it sounding pretty decent for like studio. But let me show you the beat first, and then we're gonna try to like come up with some like scats, like some recording stuff, and then show you my process. I already have a chain, but I kind of want to like fine tune it. Mic of choice, obviously, it's gonna be the loud in audio for me. It could be different in your situation, but right now I'm using this one. I was using the TLM 103 before, and that's kind of how I started setting up this whole chain for that. And as you can tell, everything is color coded. Basically, what I use mostly for recording process is very simple stuff. Most of you guys have these plugins. They're basically just waves plugins, but I do have like a lot of different types of VSTs that I use often. Recently, I bought a bunch of them, so like I'm trying to do that and put them into like new templates. So you'll see me either swap back and forth these two right here. Those are like the final touches. I'm using Fresh Air for this one and V Pre for this one by Black Rooster. It's an older plugin, but still use it. But recently, I found this VST, which I'm gonna share with you guys. It's the dopamine, and I find that this one is just adds a little bit more higher quality top end on this, without making it sound harsh. And I've been swapping the RDSer with the C4, I believe. So let me show you that process just to load everything up and have it ready. This is kind of gems. And I already have my preset on here, but I'm gonna turn it off for now. Um, Basically, what I want to do is I kind of want to go on with my recording process here. I'm gonna set a brand new auto tune because why not? Basically, just making sure everything there. And I do also have the Ultimate Edition for like because I forgot what plugin I bought, but they gave me like a whole year or like at least a month, I believe, or 3 months of the Antares chain. So I downloaded the ones that I was interested in. I've been looking at the vocal de-esser and it's pretty clean, but I'll show that once it gets to the mixing point. So basically, what we're gonna be doing, or I'm gonna be showing you guys, is how to go from recording from the beginning all the way to the end. And in this sense, it's gonna help like a lot of producers and whatnot, or engineers that want to like get into recording themselves. Gonna be able to do that. So let me show you basically what I'm gonna be doing. My chain right now is with the lot in audio. It's being routed into the Universal Audio Apollo twin in this case, and then I'm getting the output of the microphone, so it's coming into the mic, going into my Avalon 737. So it's going from the mic, Avalon 737. I have the EQ and the compressor set. That is always gonna be depending on your voice. Sometimes your voice is louder, quieter, so you're gonna have to dial it. I'll probably take some like actually. Let me see if I can move my camera real quick so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's my Avalon 737 right there. Hopefully, you guys can see kind of clear. If not, we'll work on that. I know like the focus is not too good, so it's gonna be hard doing it live because I'm not even looking at the actual. Hold on, let me look at it actually. Again, this is all raw footage, so you're gonna be able to see it there. Hopefully, you can somewhat see. If not, I'll have the details on the bottom comment section. I'll be able to type it in there. But as you can tell, I have the frequency engaged times 10. Also, the one I have the input for the high frequency. But what I'm doing is this here. This is what separates everything. That's gonna be the side chain to mids. So basically, what that does is it makes my compressor focus only on the low end and the high end of the vocal, and it compresses these separately. So it compresses the low vocal and the high vocal separately from each other. and instead of the EQ, it works as a compressor, a multi-band compressor, I guess. So that's kind of like a different thing that I'm doing there. And then obviously my pre-gain is at 35. Output gain, I lower it a little bit because I have my mic over here set up differently. So basically that's where I have everything in there. Let me fix my camera real quick again. Hopefully it's back to where it was. So basically that's where I have everything there as far as like the Avalon goes. So again, going from the in audio into the Avalon 737, going back out into the Paul Twin, and then going into the Pro Tools. So going back into the Pro Tools here, we're gonna be recording into this. I have my mic set up, and I'm gonna turn on my mic in a bit, and I'm gonna be shutting this one out. Okay, might hear a little lag. Let me check that real quick. Check, 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 check. And that's basically, again, a lot of people don't know, but you go into settings and then you go into use low latency. So basically, when you're recording, you're gonna have to be using that most of the time. And let's turn this off for now, just to make sure I don't have any latency. And then I'm just gonna copy it over. I don't know why it does that. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm just gonna copy them over, and then that way they're low latency. I'm gonna turn them off. Basically, the first thing you want to do with this, as you can tell, the vocal is still kind of low, and I'm now talking onto this mic, but it's very clean. The thing with this mic, it has 3 options, so I could do like a higher end, low mid range, and then low end. As you can tell, like the high frequency on it. I usually do it in the mid because it reminds me of the TLM 103, and that's what I'm comfortable with. I could honestly do the high, but that's kind of where I go into plugins and stuff. So right now I have it set to the mid tone. And first thing with what I do is I go to the beat. We load up auto key or anything that generates a key finder. Basically, we're gonna play the beat. I'm gonna lower it a little bit because this one's kind of mastered. And I'm gonna set it back up once I have the vocal. So far as being B flat major, but it could be different. Basically, the first thing I do, usually when that does that, I'm trying to play with it. I tune it pretty high, so that way I know I'm hitting every note. I usually do like a 4 to a 60. Let's just do 50 for now. I usually crank it all the way up, but like for now, I'll do that. I do this for low male since my voice is low. Sometimes I touch that, sometimes I don't, but I'll leave it like that for now. So okay, basically what I'm doing is I'm just humming melody, so that way I know it's da da. And this is all raw. This is no EQ, no nothing. This is just the auto tune. Da 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 da. So I'm pretty sure you guys could hear like the bassiness in the voice. All right, so that's there. So I'm gonna start going down the line. Sometimes I'll do like a test recording just to make sure the levels are good. So I'll do this and then punch in. As you can tell already off back, the level of it is good. So it doesn't look like this, right? That's usually not good. I mean, it's okay, but usually not good. And you definitely don't want to see this. If you see this, then you're probably just cranking it up too much on the preamp. But this is good. It is gonna sometimes when I'm screaming and whatnot, it is gonna peak. But that's where I usually try to dial it back, and then do that. But for now, I like that, and I'm gonna run with that. So basically, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to record something, and this is speaking to people that are barely creating their templates, and this is kind of showing you how. I'm basically just gonna create it off scratch. Once I have it locked in, then I'm gonna be able to tweak all this stuff. So I'm slowly gonna start adding stuff. For now, let me just add the EQ. Da 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 da. This is without. Da 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 da. Just EQ. Da 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 da. Right. So basically a cut on the lows. Very basic stuff. This is where my voice is strong, so I usually cut. The first EQ I do is basically just cutting all the frequency that I don't need. And then I'm gonna, for just performance reasons, I'm gonna add the reverb. This is my short reverb aux, right? Set to below 20. And this is my aux for the short reverb right here. This is where I'm using the NLS channel. Just using some dynamic like preamplification, and then Valhalla vintage verb going into AEQ at the end. So basically this is how it sounds with it. As you can hear, you can kind of hear like a void, like a room. Without it, this is without, and this is with. So it creates kind of like a space, almost as if I was like in a booth. And again, this is cranking it up all the way, so you can hear the the actual effect. But I crank it down all the way down, basically because I'm going to be using a long reverb. This is my aux chain. Again, I'm using NLS, and here is where I'll play with it depending on the song, because some music doesn't need that much reverb. I'm using a Valhalla vintage verb. Feel free to copy these, and then EQ at the end again. So basically this is it right here, and with the music on, obviously playing in the background, you're going to be able to like mix it in. So this is the mix knob, right? So this is me controlling the reverb. So let's dial it back a little bit, and then we'll bring it back once we start recording. So again, right now, going in raw with the vocal. Let's dial back on the tune now that we have it locked in. Probably do like a 10 actually. Depends on the music. Sometimes the music needs it, sometimes it doesn't. Lock it into 60. Sometimes I do 100, but again, it depends on how warmed up I am as far as like vocals. But I'll just knock it down to 60 for now. And then I think that's all for now. Basically, I'm just gonna record and I'm gonna start mixing everything how it is. Usually everything should be where it needs to be, because that's kind of how I mixed it the first time. But I'll show you kind of why I did that. So let's start recording. So again, nothing written, all just raw. Like I have ideas of da da. I was doing that melody da 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 da. All right, let me cut this to here. Yeah. Shawty, you the one, you the feeling like that. Money coming now, I'm feeling like that. I've been going up, but it seems like that. Try to do it, but it feel So right now, I'm basically just gonna do like humming. I don't have any lyrics or anything like that. Da, 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 da. I like that start, is kind of energetic. And then shout out, produced by Chella. This is his beat record deal. This is gonna sound dope. So basically, I was just telling him if he had any R&B, and he told me to go into the folder, the chat that we have, and found this one. This one sounded pretty cool. We both like R&B, so like this is gonna match up pretty good. Let me cut this. Make sure it's on time. It's very important too that when you're setting up your sessions, that you're set to tempo. In this case, the tempo is 100, and I was able to do that with just tapping. Find the tempo. All you do is you highlight, and then you start tapping with the song, pressing the T on the keyboard, and that's how I found it. But yeah, just making sure everything's good. At this point, I'm gonna boost the reverb just to give my energy more.
Shawty, you the one, you feeling like that. Money coming down, feeling like that. I been going up, but it shit ain't like that. Tryna do it, but it feel
Right now, I'm just typing in some lyrics just to have like a hook. Let me see. I want something like catchy, something that like is different. Let me see. Let me hear this a couple times and then I'll think of something.
Oh no, yeah.
It's cool. So let me lock some stuff in. I'm gonna start adding the EQ that I have here, just because I feel like it'll boost. Okay, so this is the CL2, C4, F6. Again, I'm just cutting a little bit more out of the lows. CL14, I'm just making sure that comes up. Our box, just to bring up the the bass in my voice again, back up. This one's gonna do a lot of gain, so I'm gonna reduce it a little bit more. Depends on where I'm at. So like, for example, look, see, it's already clipping. I got some lines, so let me put those down.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful.
All right, that's cool. She not bashful. That whole gang lit, she dashing. All right, this is gonna be dope. I already sense it.
Shawty looking too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she.
All right, so I'm slowly creating like lines for these. Let me start it a little sooner. I'm basically gonna record. It's a little harsh for me, but I'm gonna again go back and show you kind of what I'm doing once it's recorded.
Shawty look good, shawty look too good, dressing like. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, lit, she by action. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action.
My delivery's not that good, but again, I'm just starting.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action.
For most of everything that I'm doing is just leveling, like is basically coming in good already. Going from the Avalon, already kind of like found the settings for it, and I'll probably just like either do like a single video where I'm showing my settings for that. But basically, again, the settings might be different for everybody because not everybody has different voice. So whatever I'm using, it might not fit for you, but you just gotta play with what you have and just find a way to get it to a point where it's good coming in already. And then that way, when you come and record it, it's already kind of set. What I'm doing is basically just mostly EQ. Again, this is with the short reverb, long reverb, doubler, which is basically just this here, right? Expander, and then bringing this up. So let me start trying to mix it. Once I find it to a place where like it sounds good mix wise, then I'll go back and record it.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action.
Looking for a -3 dB.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action.
Okay, and the high end kind of.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it.
A little too much.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got.
I still wanted to cut.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action.
The key of the song, I like it, but let me see if I can be more. Shawty look.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action.
So it's more melodic.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby, call you over. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby, call you over to my section, let's have fun. She not bashful. Whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby, call you over to my section, let's have fun.
All right, so let me see.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to my section. Let's have fun. Only dance with no. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to my section. Let's have fun. Only dance with no. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to my section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you on. Only live once, so tell me what you on.
Sometimes it's just timing, like the lyrics.
Whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to my section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so
Right there, I think it's just
have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you on. Have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you on. What you wanna get into. Have fun.
Again, right now I'm just fucking scatting lyrics. Like, it's not gonna be like official. I'm just gonna go back and just edit. But right now I'm just trying to get my ideas out.
Body look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty.
So I said body. I think I should.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section. Let's have fun. One so.
Okay, getting somewhere.
For me, baby, call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you on. What you for me, baby, call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you on. What you wanna do into for me, baby, call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you on. What you wanna do, girl, turn me on. What you wanna do, girl? What you wanna do? Just turn me. What you wanna do, girl? Turn me on. What you on? What you wanna do, girl? Turn. Oh, I fucked up. What you on? What you wanna do, girl? Turn me on. What you on? What you wanna do, girl? Turn me on.
Okay, so now I have somewhat of a setup. I'm just trying to figure out the the hook. Right now it's a little bit all over the place, but I'm trying to do something where it's like sounding.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby.
So I'm gonna turn these ad-libs just because I wanna hear how I can make it sound better with background stuff. Actually, I messed up. I should have done active. And then I forgot what key it was. B flat major. Okay.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, whole gang lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Live one.
Oh, I'm recording on the wrong.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful, Whole game lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you want. What you wanna do, girl? Turn me on. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole game lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you want. What you wanna do, girl? Turn me on. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she.
So again, this is raw right here. Tune. Basically, this is showing you how to get from this.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful.
Let's see if this is actually the key, B flat major. Yep. So the beat again, I lowered the beat a little bit because it was like too amplified, and then pretty much.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole game lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section. Let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you want. What you wanna do, girl? Turn me on. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole game lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby.
Most important thing, I feel like finding a beat that fits to your genre and things like that. Finding the key to the song and then matching it to the auto tune. Amplifying it to whatever retune speed that you need. Obviously, if you sing a little bit more, if you're comfortable with singing, then you can always play. I mean, I could sing as far as like lowering it too, but again, I like the effect that it gives, which is like that robotic, T-Pain effect. So I like keeping it on. For example, if I lower it to like 15.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege, and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole game lit, she by action.
So even without the auto tune, for example,
Shawty look too good, looking like that. Da 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 da.
and then actually I think I'm using this one.
Shawty look too good, looking like that. She going up and da 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 da. She want action. Da 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 da.
So my voice isn't like.
Shawty look too good, looking like that. Da 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 da.
So it's basically just cueing, like tuning my voice like perfectly, but it's obviously not struggling too much. So that's why a lot of people ask me when they're like, "Oh, how do you get your auto tune so good?" It's basically because I'm hitting the notes on it, and all I'm doing is adding the effect.
Da 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 da.
So you can't even tell.
Da 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 da.
It's because I'm singing in key and I'm able to sing without having to use it. The only reason I'm using it is just to give it the effect. So the more important thing is get comfortable with singing, get comfortable with like recording yourself, hearing yourself, because I wasn't good. Like when I started, I basically just started knowing nothing, and I started hearing I remember recording. First time I ever recorded, I couldn't hear anything on the headphone, so I was literally listening to the beat in my headphone, not knowing what my voice sounded until after it finished recording. That's kind of how I was recording before, and it wasn't until like I leveled up my setup that I was like, okay, this is different because now I can hear my voice in real time, and I was basically just having to relearn everything. But my main thing is just practicing singing, knowing how to sing and stuff like that, knowing training your ear to see what sounds good, and going from there as far as like practicing pretty much. Let me turn these on because these turned off for some reason. So basically that's the thing. That's basically what I'm trying to show you is that like most of the recording process is just getting into the Pro Tools at a good level. Like I said, I'm not overly compressing. You can still see that the compressor activates slowly, and then just doing that. I could probably get the compressor a little bit better because I've done it before, where it's just like very even. Right here, you could tell that it's like peaking and then it goes down. So compared here, the level to here is way different, right? So like that's something I would have to work on, meaning that the compressor is probably kicking in a little later, and then so I'll probably just have to fix the ratio. But the most important thing, like for me, is just to getting used to recording, getting comfortable with hearing your own voice. A lot of the reasons why I was able to like create a template was because I would work with other artists, so I understand what it's like to listen to their voice and being able to like get it to where it sounds nice, and then bringing it back to my voice and then tweaking certain settings because it's different when you're recuing your own voice than when you're EQing someone else. So I think that's a big key too, just to getting like a good template for yourself. If you're working on it, is just work with other artists, and then figure out a template for them, bring it back for you, and then just EQ it to your liking. And I think that's kind of how I set everything up, going here. And then now I have this where I'm just literally able to record on the spot and doing everything raw. So basically getting it to from there to this, right? So that's where I'm at right here. Check. So it sounds clean. I could clean it definitely because I have the fan on. It's pretty hot in here. So like if I was recording, then I'd be turning the fan off, trying to set, not having so many lights because the lights themselves have like noise, and then just going in here and recording. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, you can't even tell any of the fan noise, anything like that. Why? Because I have the music itself and like the beat and everything is making up for all that stuff.
Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole game lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section, let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you want. What you wanna do, girl, turn me on. Shawty look too good, dressing like that. She got pretty privilege and she don't feel bad for it. She not bashful. Whole game lit, she by action. So bust it for me, baby. Call you over to the section, let's have fun. Only live once, so tell me what you want. What you wanna do, girl, turn me on.
So that's basically that. So hope you guys like the video. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna be posting all of my settings as far as like the Avalon 737. I know a lot of people don't have the Avalon 737 or close to getting that. But I mean, going into the Apollo and working with what you got is more important. Everybody in every studio that I've gone to is different, and there's no one answer for the problem. So it's like but the most important thing for me is just getting yourself used to recording, used to your own voice, dialing in every setting that you can as far as what you could control, whether you have a outboard geared or just in the box, because you could definitely do something with Apollo Twin. That's kind of how I have. That's kind of how I have this mic in here. So for example, let me mute this real quick. So this is how I have this one here. So basically, this is the Shure SM7B, but again, it's going straight into my Apollo. I am using an outboard gear, the 286S, but it's just like a preamp for this. Basically trying to get it to like a good level. Other than that, it's basically just going in, and I don't think I have anything on the actual hardware itself. It's just going straight raw. So this is what it sounds raw. No EQ, no nothing. I think the only thing that I have is like a boost on the high end for the 286S. It's a like $100 vocal chain compressor and like everything. So basically, I would the best uh partner for this, I would say you just get that. It's a 286S mic compressor processor. That's basically just how I have this whole setup, so I could talk to you guys here, and then when I record, I move over to this microphone here. And yeah, that's basically how you get everything set up here. And my template is going to be available soon. I've been thinking about dropping this one in, just for subscribers. So if you guys can help me get to 50 subscribers, 100, I'll be dropping a bunch of stuff. So make sure you guys follow, subscribe, and then I'll catch you on the next